At the end of the 2019-2020 annual campaign, the Moraga Education Foundation surveyed parents at the Moraga School District and Camp Alindo. In this video, we will go over the results and discuss how your feedback has influenced decisions made at MEF. MEF received 577 responses to this survey, representing 736 students. Almost a third of the students in the Moraga School District and 14% of the students at Camp Alindo were represented in the results. The responses were well distributed across the grades with slight dips at kindergarten, 8th grade, and toward the end of high school. We wanted to know which programs funded by MEF were most important to parents, and if there were some programs that they didn't value at all. So we asked them to rank each of these programs from 1 to 5, giving a 1 to programs that they prioritize the highest and giving a 5 to programs that they prioritize the least. Here are the results. While some programs are more important to parents than others, there are none that a majority of parents do not value, and 10 of the 12 programs were a high priority for over 50% of respondents. It is helpful to break out the responses between those with kids in the Moraga School District and those with kids at Camp Alindo. Let's take each one at a time. In this graph, we show what percentage of respondents with children in the Moraga School District indicated that these programs were a high priority. We have also removed programs that are campo-specific. You can see that all of these programs are a priority for a majority of the parents who responded to the survey, with only 14 percentage points dividing the highest priority, technology and STEAM materials, and the lowest priority, teacher professional development. In this graph, we showed what percentage of respondents with children at Camp Alindo indicated that these programs were a high priority. We removed programs that are MSD specific. For Camp Alindo, the top priority is pandemic response, including enhanced distance learning. After that, diversity and inclusion programming and enrichment are tied with 68%. The College and Career Center is at 66%, and maintaining small class sizes is at 63%. The least important to Campo parents who responded are course variety and libraries. We shared this information with our beneficiaries while they were revising their grant requests this summer. Thanks to your feedback, this year's MEF grants provide funding for all of the programs that are traditionally funded by MEF grants, as well as pandemic response, distance learning, and diversity and inclusion programming. At the Moraga School District, MEF funds have been used for Chromebooks, hotspots, Zoom subscriptions, online assessment systems, professional development, webcams, and other online subscriptions, as well as equipment to make school safer when kids are back in the classroom, like masks, sneeze guards, face shields, hand sanitizer, outdoor hand washing stations, goggles, thermometers, HVAC filters, and disinfectant room foggers. Also, MEF funds are helping to support the Moraga School District's work with a racial and equity consultant. At Camp Alindo, MEF funds in the form of department grants have been used to purchase programs to facilitate distance learning, including an online program for science classes to be able to conduct experiments. In the area of diversity and equity, funds are being used at Campo for literature by diverse authors, curricular materials for the ethnic studies course, a diversity and equity consultant, a peer-to-peer restorative justice program, and professional development. Our next question asked parents what influences their decision to donate to MEF. It's clear that our families understand the need for additional funding, and they want to be a part of making sure that their child and all children in Moraga receive the best possible education. We also asked why parents might not donate to MEF. Based on these results, we are working with our beneficiaries to communicate the impact of your donations at your child's school. We are also focusing on the message that every donation, no matter the size, makes a difference in your child's education, and all families should participate in the annual campaign at a level that is right for them. We wanted to know how parents prefer to receive information from MEF. Parents strongly prefer emails from the MEF office and do not like to get their information from the MEF website, through the mail, or on social media. Because of this feedback, MEF is going to focus on producing more informative emails from the office. We've also decided to make this year's annual report digital rather than sending it through the mail. While we will be sending fewer mailings this year, we do still need to use the mail, as this is the best way to reach community members who are not parents of students. We also added a resources tab on our website with videos and fact sheets so that donors see our website as a valuable source of information. We use the responses to the survey to help us choose what information to add to the website. Over 90% of you want to understand more about how your donations are used at your child's school. So we created videos showing what your donations fund at school sites, and our annual report features teachers telling us how your donations impact their students, especially during distance learning. 74% wanted to know how Moraga schools are funded and why Moraga needs an education foundation. We created 2 videos on this topic, and they are available on our website. Almost 60% of you want regular updates on the campaign progress. We will now be including a progress bar at the bottom of our MEF emails. And this winter, we will be installing permanent progress signs at Camp Alindo and JM. We have also created a video explaining how MEF operates. We are using content from our educators and students to better communicate the impact of MEF donations, and we are providing Zoom links to the MEF board meetings on our website and have listed open board positions in MEF communications. We received 394 responses to our open-ended questions. All of these responses have been sorted and forwarded to our beneficiaries with a summary analysis. We want to thank everyone who took the time to share their thoughts. We value your opinion. If you are interested in getting more involved with MEF, either as a member of the board or on a committee, please contact our executive director at mef@moraga.k12.ca.us. And please check out the new resources available on our website, moragaeducation.org. Thank you for your support.